Hello friends. So stative verbs and action verbs. For example, we say think is a stative verb. S-T-A-T-I-V-E. Stative. Stative verbs means something connected with your mind, your activity of the mind. Action verbs means activity of the body, physical. Understand? One is physical activity. For example, jump is it is an action verb. Jump, run, walk, work. So these are action verbs. But when you say words like agree, believe, doubt, guess, suppose, imagine, know, mean, recognize, remember, suspect, think, realize, understand, and feelings and emotions like, dislike, hate, love, prefer, want, wish, possession. It's showing possession like have, own, and belong. Perceptions, senses now. What you get through your senses like appear, be, feel, hear, look, see, seem, smell, taste. Then measurements like measure, weigh. So these thoughts and opinions, you express your thoughts and opinions. These verbs are stative verbs. Stative verbs express physical or mental states with mental states. Physical mental states. For example, with this, I feel, feeling. This is a physical state. So, but not physical action. That's what I said. So, activity of the mind, something connected with the activity of the mind. So that the action of, if at all there is an action of the stative verbs, they are like more related to the mind rather than to your body, your physical action. No physical action. Physical action, you have got the action verbs. As I told you, action verbs like and what you said, run, jump, then walk, hit, dance, sing, swim. So these are all action verbs. Now what I am coming to tell you, what I am trying to tell you is, not coming to tell you, but trying to tell you is that usually, you must please take that point into your consideration. 99.9% of situations, we can say, we don't use stative verbs in the progressive tense or continuous tense, because, this is my opinion, these verbs, they already have a kind of continuous action. When I say I feel, that feel is not like jump, it's for some duration, isn't it? When I feel, you imagine. You don't imagine, then forget now. Imagination continues. Think, you continue. Say action is continuing. So, it should say inherent in these words. Inherent means in itself. These verbs have a certain kind of continuity in them. Then what is the use of again using them in the progressive tense? There's no need. That I think is the reason why stative verbs are not usually used in the progressive. Because we don't say like this. I am seeing. See is itself is a continuous action. You don't say I am seeing. Not necessary. Because within that there is a certain continuity. Right? Progressive action is progressive. When I am saying I see you, not like that. So when I say jump, so jump over. Again you have to jump again. So if you want to say twice, then you have to jump twice. But see is not like that. Think. Think. Taste. You are tasting something like that. That is I think like that. I think so. That may be the reason why these are not used in the progressive. But sometimes what happens is, some of these verbs are used in the progressive. For example, here we have got, he is feeling well. He is feeling well. It is a physical activity. It's something to do with your body. The cook is tasting the soup. That's an action. The cook is tasting the soup. She is looking beautiful. Means appears. She is looking beautiful. This. He is being good. He is being good. These days his behavior is such that you feel that he is a gentleman. He is being good. Another is, one more word is there, I am having a headache. Fifth one, I am having a headache. Understand? So that is also you can say, I am having a headache. I am having a headache. So these are the few stative verbs that can be used in the progressive. But then the meaning slightly changes now. When you say, I am feeling well, that means it is actually not a mental, but it is more of a physical, isn't it? Physical feeling. Cook is tasting, means as action. She is looking beautiful. When you say she is looking beautiful, it's okay to use that in the. You don't feel that it is anything wrong or anything that is you have made some mistake, So that is okay. He is looking beautiful, and then he is being good. As I told you, I am having a headache. I am having a headache. Usually, you don't say having, but in this particular situation, we can say, you say, and it's quite all right. It's proper, so to say, acceptable. These sentences are the use of these verbs in the progressive. You can say is acceptable. That's it. Otherwise, normally we don't use stative verbs in the progressive. I told you one of the reasons why. Listen that. You have when you say that suspect, it is suspect. You don't suspect one moment and then forget about them. Suspect for some time. For some time already, isn't it? Some duration. And that's maybe the reason why we don't use these verbs, stative verbs, in the progressive. I hope you have understood. The last class when we were doing present progressive, 8 uses of the present progressive, I told you that usually, or we don't use stative verbs in the progressive. But the reason why, I gave 1 or 2 examples at that time, but the reason why it is so, I think it's my thinking, it is because of this. Stative verbs themselves, they have a quality of continuity in them. Understand? At the same time, you see, these are some exceptions you can say, and they are acceptable, quite acceptable in English grammar. Hope that things are very clear to you. Bye. See you again.